If you go to the App Store right now and you search Rizz app or relationship app or dating app, you will see a plethora of apps all over the place, all doing the same thing. And one thing they all do is that they give fish to the user. Giving fish to the user meaning that they just give you a single line reply to a particular conversation you're having. In most cases, that might be good, but what we have found so far is that these replies are out of context, they do not read the situation, and they are not useful to the user. So I thought to myself, how can I improve this? Because there are many people out there facing real problems in their relationship, and one of the biggest problems they face, especially those who are in long distance relationship or those who are connecting for the first time with someone that they like or someone that they crush, is that they do not really know how to text. How to text in a way that's interesting, how to text in a way that will make them to be able to keep that relationship. So we thought, instead of giving people fish, let us teach them how to fish. Let us teach them how to actually have a meaningful conversation, how to have a proper conversation, an interesting conversation. And by the end of this video, you will see exactly how we have managed to solve that problem. So if you're wondering who we are, this is Mactrix XR group. In this, we simply create apps that solve social problems. And this is one problem we decided to solve, the problem of not knowing how to text and converse with the person that you love or the person that you crush. So let's move to the next. So as I said, we have the bigger problem. The problem statement here is that apps all over the place give you cringe-worthy single line replies that most times, if you send it to the person you love, the person you're crushing on, the person will immediately know that this is AI, and the person will cancel or block you entirely because you are not a serious human being. because the replies you are giving does not make sense and is not helpful to the conversation. The lines may be perfect, but the lines may not be in context or might not be able to read the situation or things around. So this is something that has been proven. There has been study conducted by Reddit and by all different platforms or different institutions showing that there's one single problem that people face with most of the apps out there. And then how do we solve this? We are solving this using our own app called LoveOnRead. So the idea is very, very simple. We are trying to teach the user how to fish, trying to teach the user how to actually converse. And we are doing this by using the power of AI. AI can be used for good, it can be used for bad, it can be used for slop, it can be used for extremely important things. And now, because of this amount of knowledge and information that the AI has right now, it can actually be used to serve as a dating coach, as a conversational coach, or a coach that can teach you how to converse. So we are employing that same power into this app. This AI will sit you down, give you the coach analysis of the response you give, and also give you a next step strategy on what to do. It also have an EQ meter that shows you your empathy level, your assertiveness level, your confidence level, and everything you need to show to indicate to you that you are actually progressing. So let's move to the next. This is the EQ level. As you can see from the image on the right hand side, this is the dashboard of the app. So you can see the EQ metrics that shows your empathy, assertiveness, clarity, and confidence. And you can see that you can start a practice session. And we also have a bonus feature called the AI Wingman, which is a better version of what is out there. Because as much as this system give you one line, they say a need for people that needs the fish, they need the reply. But we don't just give you a reply, we'll give you a complete strategy for each message you send so that you can know exactly the context, why the message you're sending should fall in, and also how to go forward from there. So this is our system. This is the Wingman system. So it doesn't just give you a single line, but a full strategy. Very, very soon I'll show you a demo of this so that you can actually see it for yourself. Yeah, this is the scenario practice I talked about. All this will be demoed in the next in a few seconds from now. So before we continue to the demo, if this already interests you and you like it, you can simply go to the App Store right now and search LoveOnRead, and then when it comes up, you can download it there. If you do not want to do that, then simply go to the description. The URL to the app will also be pasted there. So just take that, copy it to your browser, and download it. So let's move to the demo right now. So the first demo is the scenario practice. So we're going to play it now so you can see exactly how this works. So from the first screen, the user taps on the start practice session, and then it takes the user into the scenario room. So you set up your scene. You have the dating and romance, we have the career and workspace, we have the friendship and social. So under the dating and romance, we have 4 options: stranger, dating, long distance, and complicated. We are going with strangers. Now the next thing is that you give it the specific challenge that you are facing. This is very, very important because everybody do not have the same situation. So we need to make sure that you give it exactly the situation you are facing, so that when it's creating the simulation for you, it's exactly the way you want it. You can put in as much details as you want to put into this box. Give it every information you have, and it will help to create the whole simulation for you. So you can pick if it's easy, hard, or medium. So we're putting medium. Now the AI is coming up with the intro, the opener. It's trying to give you like something to start with, then you respond to it, and then from there it starts the process. So it has dropped the first opener, which is, "Hey Mark, just matched. How's your weekend treating you so far?" So this is a perfect opener. Now we wait for the response. This is the response of the user, and this is a typical response I'm supposed to give, which is, "My weekend has been treating me fine. What about yours?" Standard reply. Everybody will have written this. So we'll see how the AI will coach us on this. So it's evaluating our response, and it's trying to give us something to work with. So it gave us a score of 3/10, which is extremely low. So he replied to us saying it's been alright, just working a lot mostly, ready for the weekend. So if you read at the coach analysis, you see that it says your response was polite but very dry. Find you is a conversational killer on dating apps because it doesn't give any new hook to grab on. So let's just go back so you can read the next step. So the next step it gave was that pivot to something more engaging. Mention a fun or relatable details about your work, or ask a specific question based on something in your profile. So it's telling you that you should be more targeted in terms of what you ask, or ask something fun and interesting. So let's see how the user improves on this. So in a few seconds now, the user is going to reply. So based on the next steps suggestion that was given, let's see what the user writes next. So the user is writing that I was planning on eating this weekend. So the user is giving a more specific plan. But let's see how that improves the conversation. Now it's giving the user a 5/10, which is an improvement over the 3/10. And the AI replies saying, "Lasagna, that's a very specific weekend plan." Wait, let's complete this so we can. So that's a very specific weekend plan. Are you making it from scratch or just ordering the best in town? So let's see the coach analysis. So it says that you introduce a specific and fun topic, which is great, but you didn't acknowledge her comment, which is something we missed. She said something about working throughout the weekend, and we did not, and the user did not acknowledge that. So you continue saying about working hard, and you didn't ask question to keep the conversation flowing. So you did not give the person anything to work with by giving that one line of that single sentence reply. Although it was good, but there were so many components missing from it. So the next step strategy is that playfully brag about your lasagna skills or your ability to order takeout. Then ask what her weekend plans are to give her a break from work. So that's the strategy that has been given. So this is for this scenario. Now, if you continue with this method this way, you notice that you start to pick up one or two strategies when conversing. Now let's move on to the wingman feature that gives the user fish. I like to put it that way. So let's start from the beginning. So user clicks on the wingman feature, and then you select the image or the screenshot of the conversation that you want a reply, or you want to know the reply to give. So you give it the image, and then you give it a text context, or yes, to be able to allow it to understand exactly what is going on, and then help you from there. So the AI is going to analyze the image plus the text you gave to it, so that it knows exactly what is happening, and from there it will give you a detailed response. So this is the detailed response. It gives multiple replies that you can follow based on the mood you want to set, and then it gives you the subtext. It gives you a proper strategy on what your replies should be and how to continue replying from there. So you can go through this and select the reply that you want. So this is how it works, and then you have all your replies, different kinds of reply that you can choose from, and continue the conversation. And then you can see at the bottom it says wingman advice moving forward. So it gives you an advice on how to converse and the strategy you to follow. So in all, everything is complete. All that you need to be able to come good at texting properly. And if you are the one facing problems like this is currently one of the best tools you can use at the moment to be able to train yourself on how to converse and text in a very, very interesting way that is not boring and it's not cringy and does not look dry and out of place. So the name is LoveOnRead. Go on Google, the Apple Store, and search LoveOnRead, or simply go to the description. The link is pasted there for you to use. So if you love content like this, please do well to like and subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. It shows that this book gave you value and you learned something from it, and the solutions that I create are actually helpful to people around. So please do well to subscribe. Thank you very much. So thank you very much. Or you can simply go to this link here. It's still the same. Alright, so this is the end. Thank you very much.